September 1984. One show hit the airwaves and TV changed forever. That show was The Cosby Show. It wasn't just funny, it was a movement. It showed the world a new kind of family. Smart, loving, real. For years, we laughed with Cliff, smiled at Claire, and watched the Huxtable kids grow up right before our eyes. But when the cameras shut off, real life began. And real life, it's never as perfect as a sitcom. Some actors went on to become household names. Others disappeared into silence. And one cast member's story, it took a turn so dark, most fans still can't believe it's true. You know the show, you know the smiles, but what happened after the final episode will change how you see them forever. Let's rewind the tape and uncover the truth. Where are they now? He was the heart of the show, America's favorite TV dad. For years, Bill Cosby was seen as a symbol of wisdom, humor, and fatherhood. But after the show ended, his life took a very different path.
Suing him in the state of Nevada. They're accusing him of sexual assault. Cosby has denied any wrongdoing in the allegations against him.
In 2018, he was convicted of sexual assault. In 2021, he was released on a legal technicality, not proven innocence. Since then, he's kept a low profile, rarely seen, never active in the spotlight. As of 2025, he remains one of the most debated figures in entertainment history. Once a hero, now a divisive symbol. But what about the woman who played his strong, no-nonsense wife? She played Claire Huxtable, smart, strong, and always in control. Off-screen, Felicia Rashad showed the same grace and power. After the show, she worked in theater, film, and television, staying active in the arts. In 2021, she became Dean of Fine Arts at Howard University, a major honor. As of 2025, she's seen as a leader in education and black arts. Her long friendship with Bill Cosby has caused some public criticism, especially after she defended him. But many still see her as a respected artist and educator. She moved from sitcom fame to real-world impact. But what about the kids? Starting with the oldest daughter. She played Sandra, the oldest Huxtable child, smart, focused, and always trying to do the right thing. After the show ended, Sabrina LaBeouf chose a quiet path. She focused on theater roles and stayed mostly away from the spotlight. She's known for being very private and rarely gives interviews. As of 2025, she's living a calm life, far from Hollywood. She's also worked in interior design, something she studied before acting. Fans are often shocked by how different she looks today. Many barely recognize her. She didn't chase fame. She chose peace over publicity. But what about Denise, the bold, rebellious, free spirit everyone loved? She was the wild child of the Huxtable family, a fashion icon and fan favorite. Lisa Bonet brought edge, style, and unpredictability to the show. She left The Cosby Show, starred in a different world, but left that too. Off-screen, her life was just as bold. She married Lenny Kravitz, had daughter Zoe Kravitz, then later married Jason Momoa, until their split in 2022. By 2025, she's mostly stepped back from acting. She's focused on family, privacy, and activism. She lives a bohemian lifestyle, rarely seen in public. She didn't chase the spotlight. She walked away from it. But what about Theo, America's favorite big brother? Theo was funny, awkward, and lovable. The Huxtable kid everyone related to. He wasn't perfect, but he tried, and that made him real. After the show, Malcolm Jamal Warner kept working. He starred in Malcolm and Eddie, appeared in hit dramas, and built a quiet, steady career. But he's more than an actor. He's also a spoken word poet and jazz musician, known for thoughtful, emotional work. By 2025, he's still going strong. Recently seen in The Resident and other major streaming shows. Among the Cosby kids, he's one of the most consistent and respected. No scandals, no burnout, just growth. He's proof that child stars can grow up right. But what about Vanessa, the middle child who always kept things interesting? Vanessa was the bold, curious, and dramatic teen of the Huxtable home. Viewers watched her grow up through awkward phases, arguments, and big lessons. After the show, Tempest Bledsoe stepped into daytime TV. She even had her own talk show, though it was short-lived. Later, she popped up in shows like The Practice, Guys with Kids, and even on reality TV. In her personal life, she's been with actor Daryl M. Bell for decades. They've never married, never had kids, but they're still together. By 2025, Tempest lives quietly. She acts sometimes, but avoids the spotlight. No scandals, no chaos, just peace. Many fans say she's aged gracefully, on her own terms. From bold teen to calm adult, her journey is quiet, but real. But what about the youngest Huxtable? The one everyone remembers as Little Rudy. Rudy was the heart of the show. Funny, adorable, and full of energy. Kesha Knight Pulliam became one of TV's most beloved child stars. She didn't disappear after the show. She kept working. From Tyler Perry movies to House of Pain, she stayed on screen. She also joined reality shows like Celebrity Apprentice and the Big Brother spin-off. In 2021, she got engaged to actor Brad James. They married in 2022 and had a baby in 2023. By 2025, she's a mom, actress, business owner, and podcast host. She's also very active on Instagram, sharing family life and motivational posts. Unlike many child stars, she's avoided drama and kept a strong public image. Fans say she grew up just like Rudy would, smart and kind. But what about the little girl who came later and stole the spotlight with just a few lines? She joined The Cosby Show later, but made a huge impact fast. Raven-Symoné became one of the most famous child stars of the 1990s. After Cosby, she found major success with Disney's That's So Raven. She also starred in movies, released music, and hosted The View. In 2013, she came out publicly and became a voice for LGBTQ+ rights. She's spoken openly about identity, labels, and her life in Hollywood. By 2025, she's still working as a host, content creator, and media entrepreneur. She's also launched projects behind the scenes, building her own brand. Fans often say she had the strongest post-Cosby career of all. From Olivia to Icon, her journey kept going. And what happened to the actor who played Cockroach, Theo's best friend? He was the comic relief, Theo's best friend, and a fan favorite. Though he didn't appear in every episode, Cockroach became iconic. After The Cosby Show, Carl starred in Martin, playing Cole opposite Martin Lawrence. He carved out a solid career without chasing fame. In interviews, he's been open about behind-the-scenes tension on Cosby, but he's also credited the show with launching his career. In 2025, Carl is still active, doing stand-up comedy, indie films, and producing. He's stayed grounded, funny, and connected with fans at live events. His journey shows that success doesn't always need the spotlight. And finally, which cast member's life took the most unexpected turn of all? Jeffrey Owens played Elvin Thibodeau, Sandra's sweet but clueless husband who quickly became a fan favorite. After The Cosby Show, he kept acting, mostly in theater and low-profile TV roles. Then in 2018, everything changed. A paparazzi-style photo of him working at Trader Joe's went viral, meant to shame him for doing a regular job. But the internet flipped the script. Fans, celebrities, and media rallied around him. They called it what it was, job shaming, and they weren't having it. Offers poured in. Owens returned to the screen in Power, The Haves and the Have-Nots, and more. In 2025, he's a respected symbol of resilience, speaking out on work, fame, and dignity. His journey proved you can fall, but how you rise defines everything. Elvin was awkward on TV. Off-screen, he became the show's most unexpected hero. The Cosby Show gave us a family, but real life had its own scripts. Behind the laughs were real people, some who rose, some who fell, and some who found peace in the middle. And on a somber note, this week we say goodbye to Malcolm Jamal Warner, who passed away on Sunday. A talented actor, musician, and voice of calm strength, he left a legacy far beyond Theo Huxtable. He will be deeply missed. If this took you down memory lane, subscribe for more Where Are They Now deep dives. Which cast member surprised you the most? And which one do you miss seeing on screen? Let us know in the comments.